Welcome everybody to 12 quick random comic book story reviews, where I blindly pick a bunch of comic books off one of my shelves. I'll say a few sentences about them with very little spoilers, and then I'll give them a grade. So let's get started with this episode. Okay, first up we have Superman Unchained. Scott Snyder should never be considered elite. He's a good player who hit a few home runs, but he has a lot of average stories or subpar stories, and this is just another example of that. It's fine, but nothing memorable. Of course, the art by Jim Lee helps, but overall, it's nothing to celebrate. C. Alright, next up we have Avengers Twilight. Now these type of in the future stories have been done before. However, this is done really well. What Chip Zdarsky did to the characters is tremendous, and he nailed the tone perfectly. But there are certain aspects about the main villain I just did not enjoy. B. Okay, next we got X-Men, Messiah Complexed. This is a killer story. These years of X-Men are top tier. I love the whole No More Mutant storyline, and this edition is done fantastically. You got 6 different fractions trying to find the new baby. It's extremely gripping, and I love the dynamic between Hope Summers and Cable. A. Alright, now we got Justice League, Graveyard of the Gods. Despite the intriguing beginning scene with the Batman who laughs, this story is complete garbage. It's a senseless waste of time. It's crossover trash. You'll fall asleep reading this. F. Okay, now we got Punisher, Barracuda. This is volume 6 of Garth Ennis's run. This story is a load of fun, and it's absolutely ridiculous. What a highly enjoyable trip. It's such an ultimate blast. It reminds you of those 80s action movies. Whatever you want to happen, happens. Cool new villain, has a lot of things going on, just don't take it too seriously. B. Okay, coming up next we have Robin, Lazarus Tournament. Now this Joshua Williamson story feels like it was written for high school students, but that's not entirely a bad thing, because it has a lot of charm, it has a beautiful art style and some touching moments, and a cool concept. Now the first half of this 12-issue story is much better, because the second half has a lot of weak areas. C. Next we got Old Man Quill. Now just like Old Man Hawkeye and Old Man Logan, this is a very entertaining read. Now it is the weaker of the bunch, however. But in this book you got some tragedy, you got some turns, you got some good twists. We got a really solid story here. You must read all 12 issues to feel the impact of what is occurring though. B-. Okay, next we got Doom Patrol, the painting that ate Paris. Okay, this is Grant Morrison. Now I get it, this is a cool, creative story. A lot of the aspects and the characters introduced in this book are intriguing and clever. It's entertaining, it's out there, but it never impacted me emotionally, and I was never blown away. C. Okay, now we got War of Kings. Black Bolt, he's awesome. Vulcan is awesome, and Gladiator is especially awesome. He is such an underused character in Marvel. He's a character that actually has a lot of depth. Now this story is so badass, and I love it so much. It's continuity heavy kind of story, but if you know this time period from Cosmic Marvel 2006, 2009, it's a hell of a payoff. It ends the war with an interesting setup to the next major storyline. A. Next up, we got the Omega Men. The End is Here. This is a solid space terrorist story. There are some contrived parts, but also some really cool original characters and some really nice world building by writer Tom King. The art is superb. I enjoyed a lot of the elements such as the point of view of the terrorists, but I never was fully thrilled while reading it. C+. Alright, coming up next we got Chaos War by Greg Pak. This is a bad plot with heavy exposition that leads to no emotional impact. It's cluttered battle scenes with characters just introduced for shock value. I think Chaos King could be an awesome villain, but logic is lost and this was a huge letdown. D-. Okay, last for this episode, we have Batman the Cult by Jim Starlin. This book has awesome atmosphere. It's gritty. It paints this harsh world that crosses into some really surprising elements. There was a handful of scenes where I was shocked Starlin went there. I really think highly of this book. The only reason it's not an A is because how Batman gets caught. There's no way he gets caught like that. B+. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode. But I'll be back real soon with another 12 quick, random comic book story review.